My name is Mujalefa Mukwena.
What's your
My nickname? Everybody call me Jigs.
Okay. What school do you teach in?
I'm in charge of two schools, which is Fisher Primary School and a high school called Fort High School.
Okay. And what is this? What area is this in?
It's in Soweto, a township called Soweto.
Okay.
That's where they are, those two schools.
And how many years have you been doing that?
I've been with Reach4Life since 2008, 2009, 10, 11.
Okay, 4 years. All right, good. Were you born in this area? Are you from this area?
I was born in Mpumalanga, another province from here. This one is Gauteng.
Okay.
So I was born in Mpumalanga.
How far is that? How long have you lived here in this area?
I've been here since 1999.
Okay.
Until this time.
Okay. And how did you come to know Jesus?
There was a home study in my home, so the pastors came over my home to discuss the Bible, to do the Bible study. I had no intention of going in and participating. I wanted to go and do my street life things. Mm-hmm. And my mom, he asked me to just organize things. When I was trying to get out, the pastor was already at the door, so I got myself in. I started to sit and just chill until I heard the pastor says, anyone who want to accept Jesus Christ as Lord and Savior, I said yes.
Oh.
That's how I gave my life to Christ.
Great. How old were you then?
I think I was 23.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
right.
I was 23 exactly.
Oh, okay. Very good. In the schools, what are some of the biggest challenges that the kids face?
The biggest challenge is that the learners changes. Sometimes we find out that because we have different spiritualities, different churches in South Africa, so that affect their lives.
Mm-hmm.
You find out that they do certain things because of the church teaches them. Mm. And when you get there, you start teaching them the word of God, it becomes a fight.
Okay.
That's the biggest problem. You can teach somebody about immoral sexualities, wait until you're married. But the church, the way he goes, doesn't teach them about that. So it becomes the biggest problem. So you have to take step by step until you get there.
Okay. And so what are the problems that the kids have? Probably like street life or just needing food, clothes. What kinds of things are they?
Most of the things that really learners must go through, I think it's just the family background. I believe for me, as I've worked with Reach4Life, I've learned that all of them, they just want to be good, but somehow they have a very bad background that really affect the way they think, the way they want to move forward. And sometimes another thing that really affect them is that they want to party. They want to have most of good times, which really destroy them at the end of the day and affect their mind, affect their studies and their tomorrows.
Okay, so they just want to kind of enjoy life for the moment.
Exactly.
Okay. Is there a lot of sexual behavior?
There is a lot of sexual behaviors, because nowadays one of the things that I believe that really being that is that there are like free movies, pornography that you find them on the street, which is $5, which now any kid can buy it from the street. It's very, very cheap. I have asked many learners, especially from Fisher Primary School, from grade 6, 7, I have asked them, how many of you have watched porn? And you'll find that the whole class, out of 38 learners, you'll find out that there's only about 5 who haven't watched it. The rest, they have watched it. Oh. So that really affect them in terms of sexualities.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So do you, now this area has a high incidence of AIDS and HIV, AIDS. Do you think many of your learners are impacted by that, and in what ways?
I believe as they always say, there's a say that says, you might not be infected, but you're all affected. I think many kids are affected by that because they lose their parents. Some of them that I've known that their sisters, they got HIV, their mothers got HIV, that they fail to even concentrate at school. That's how much it affects them. That you find a child who's sometimes one of them, he went and he did drugs because he said, my mom is infected with HIV, so what's the reason of me leaving? Because I'm the only child and she's my only mother. So that really affects their nations at large.
Is it considered not a good thing to be tested, or do most of the people here know their status?
Most of the people, they don't know their sexual status. But I would say 50-50. Because I see people now lining up to go and motivating each other and motivating other people to go to get tested. And the government is trying by all means to motivate people, to send a message, go and know your status. And I believe people are starting to say, let me go and know my status. But even I've heard so many people say to me, thank God I'm negative, thank God I'm negative. But even after knowing that they're negative, they still continue into sexual activities.
Yeah, that's not good. Okay, so maybe what are some students? Can you think of a student that maybe has been changed or helped by the Reach4Life program?
I would say many. Some of them, because there is this thing that Reach4Life, the office, they will call us and says they wanted testimonies. So I got their testimony this year, which I took them to Pastor Clapo. And when I was reading one of them, because sometimes you don't get to know them because you spend time with them in the class.
Right.
But when they are home, that's where their parents see them. Exactly. So one of them said, they said many things. You know, some of them said the way they saw God. Some of them they said the way they saw me coming inside the class and teaching them about God. That was the most boring topic. But they fell in love with Christ. They can't believe today that they are talking about Jesus Christ. They can't believe that today they are going to church. So there are many that if ever you sit one with one of them, you start really getting to know it. I never thought this is an impact that this book has on you until you sit down with one of them and says the change in one's life.
Wow. Okay.
Exactly.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay.